Hi, sabi desu. Please like and sabi desu. Alright, hello everyone. Hope you're having a fine day. So today we are going to be going through on how to complete all of the story modes in the game. Like, I'll show you the easiest way possible, some tactics you should use, what units to get for story mode, what units you want to get over the others, and why you lose. Okay, so let's go through the main reasons why you lose. Alright, so first of all, units are not good enough, so you're gonna need to get better units or you're gonna need to level them up. Secondly, bad placement. You are putting them at the wrong place. You gotta try and put units at the most road possible. And then thirdly, skipping wrongly. So you gotta skip the right ways. Or, usually I'd say skip every wave, but except for like the wave 14 or 15. That's when the boss comes, so you wanna like chillax a bit. So you skip waves because you save time and then you get money too, so that helps a lot. Alright, so these are the units which I think are really good for story mode, so if you want to take a look at it real quick, just pause the video and then look through. Alright, so now we're gonna take a look at some banners which you should summon from and some which you shouldn't summon from. So if we take a... Alright, so if you look at this banner, the only good unit here is Frieza, so this banner is not too good. Alright, now if you take a look at this one is almost perfect. I mean, like, the only not good one is probably Ichigo, and what Yaga means for Infinite Ball, but everything else is good, so it's worth to get. Alright, so right now we are taking a look at Planet Namek. So I'm gonna speed up every run all the way to like wave 14 or like when the boss pops out, and then yeah. So generally what you want to do in the especially the Namek map, this map is the easiest, so when you play this map you're probably just a starter, so you won't have much characters, but from using all the codes you'll definitely have a variety of 3 stars. So definitely the general deck you want to have is one AoE unit, which is like circle or something, or you want to get like one cliff unit as well, and then another single target, so 3 units with your first 3 slots. But mainly which can carry, I'm not even gonna lie, like with Ryoko, if you have Ryoko you can use only Ryoko and reach all the way, and you can beat Orochimaru even with a level 1 Ryoko. So if you have Ryoko, you can just use her to carry. If you do use Ryoko, I would recommend you to just upgrade to level 2, don't upgrade to level 3, and then put down another Ryoko, upgrade to level 2, and then do that again. Now over here in this clip here, we have Jonathan Joestar. I'm using him as the AoE carry. You can replace him with any other AoE circle, or if you have AoE clone units, you can put him at edges. Well, in Namek, there's a lot of ways you can beat it. It's easy, so generally you just want to follow the general rule. Just put down that AoE unit thing, and then you see I have a Krillin there. It's there to take care of the mini boss's HP. It's a single target, so single target hits hard. In this game, don't sleep on AoE units. AoE units are really good, like Jonathan Joestar over here. It's a really good 3-star. And then over here you can see I'm starting to put more Krillins, and Krillin is a good cliff unit. Like he has a nice DPS, so you kind of want to use him, and he's cheap too. Instead of fully upgrading one Krillin, I'd recommend to put now multiple Krillins. Alright, so Bakugo, I'm just using him as a ground single target just in case enemies do pass by the cliff, so Bakugo is there to take care of it. Alright, so this is the general standard deck you would want to follow. So you just want to place enough AoE units just to take care of the horde, the general horde which comes by. So after they are taken care of, when there's the boss that's left, the AoE units kinda falls off, but you after the AoE units, after the boss passes by the AoE units, what you wanna do is you wanna sell the AoE units, or like any units that are out of range of the boss. Just sell all of them and then put them in front of all the way at the back line where the boss will go to later. So in this video, in this like clip, I was kinda trolling. You can see like I'm not really paying much attention, so I do come close to dying, but I'm still able to clutch. Just follow the general rule, as long as you don't play like an idiot like me. I was really trolling in this one, but over here, by the time you made it past this area, you see Jonathans are out of range. So what you want to do is you sell the Jonathans, and then you can sell the Krillins which are out of range and put Bakugo. Look, I'm not even like walking there, I can walk all the way there and then do it much quicker. I can like put my mouse over Jonathan and start selling. But what I do, I'm just like putting down Bakugos. Okay, so single target units, you wanna put them at the back and then focus fire on the Frieza himself. And usually I would say don't even upgrade them. Like, you can upgrade them if you do have like a lot of money, but if you don't, you just want to put them single target because they're cheap and then they punch more. They do much more damage than you upgrading them. Anyways, I do survive this with like I mean, it was calculated. It was calculated. Like no cap, not even capping. It was calculated. But anyways, Namek story. This is the general. Just follow the general principle. Just put down AOE units and then single targets at the end. Really simple to do. So that's for Namek. So Refillage, not too difficult. Over here you can see using my 3-star and my normal units which I was using. So what you would wanna do is start off with Jonathan Joestar first, and then you don't need to necessarily rush for its AOE because units are gonna slip by while you are waiting to get your money for AOE units. So what you wanna do is cover your back, and what I will do is I will put Krillin on a cliff. So in this map, there's not really a lot of cliff spot. That corner is one of the better spots. And then the other one is like in front of the T, it's like the cliff there. People like to put like SSJ3 Goku there. So if you do put a SSJ3 Goku, I would recommend you to upgrade to level 2 only, set to last, and then just put on another Goku, upgrade 2 again, and then set to last again. Don't need to upgrade to full power, just upgrade to level 2. Now over here, I continue with putting down Jonathan Joestars, and then I upgrade them to upgrade 2, and then just to get their AOE, no need to max them out. It will be better to put more Jonathans and then upgrade to upgrade 2, and then put down another Jonathan and then upgrade to upgrade 2. So every wave, make sure you skip every wave too, because you get extra money for skipping waves. And then afterwards you see that the units are getting pulverized, no one's getting through, but they are actually like, how do you say this? They are actually like dying perfectly. Dying perfectly. That right when they reach the last Jonathan, they just die. So you don't want to like put over Jonathans, like 1 million Jonathan. Just put enough to take care of the horde. That's what I'm trying to say. Just put enough AoE units just to take care of the horde. If you have a level 80 Whitebeard, you only need one level 80 Whitebeard. Just put it one there, max it out, and then it can take care of the horde. You need to put like 10,000 Whitebeards. So that's what I'm trying to say. Just enough to take care of the hordes. Then the rest you can focus on single target units. Like you see, I put Krillin on a cliff. I'm gonna put like some Bakugos down on the ground too later on. Okay, so upgrade my Krillin just enough to take care of the Tayuya, increase his range a little bit at that corner, and then that corner doesn't have like too much space, so I'll need to upgrade my Krillin a few times so he can get enough range to, you know, attack the units there. So put a single target unit down there in the corner. If you have like better units like 4 stars or 5 stars, definitely you can just change with what I have. Like if you, like for my cliff spot Krillin, if you have like a Genos, you can put a Genos there, of course. If you have a Dio Brando, definitely can replace it with my Bakugo. If you have a Ryoko or like maybe you have Natsu, you definitely can replace it with my Jonathan. So I'm just trying to use like budget units as much as possible, and then you can see what you can do to replace them. Definitely you'll have better units than what I'm using, and either way all my units right now they're level 1, so yeah, definitely you'll have better units than this. I'm just using really garbage units. Okay, so Orochimaru right now you can see I'm selling my Jonathans which go past by. Orochimaru is more challenging than the Frieza, so I can't really troll right now. If I do, I'll probably get like squashed. But over here you can see I'm selling my Jonathans, and then I'm putting more Bakugos so I can go boom boom and then kill Orochimaru. Okay, so while he's out of the range, before he gets out of the range, I'm gonna like set up my units in front, and then see the units that go off range, I sell them, I put them at the front. My Krillin over there, I'm gonna need to sell them too. Oh shoot. Right, so over here I sell my Bakugo first rather than a Krillin, because the Bakugo is the ones that limiting my cap, so I can't really put more. Then afterwards I need more money, I put down the I sell the Krillin because they kind of banking too. Okay, so put more Bakugo. Now the reason why I upgraded it because I had like excess money, so instead of putting them down more of it I could, but like, I have excess money, so as you can see. Alright, so Orochimaru, easy clear. If you do have Kid Naruto, instead of like doing all this, you can just sell everything and when there's Orochimaru left only, and then you can just buy sell Kid Naruto. Alright, so right now we are at Alabasta. Okay, so Alabasta is not too different from the first two. It's still pretty easy, manageable, you know. I'm still using level 1 units, 3-star level 1 units, you know. So I did swap out my who is that called? I did swap out Bakugo. Reason being is that I just wanted to find out what Ichigo did. I don't know what Ichigo does. So I swapped out Bakugo for Ichigo. So I'm gonna try and see like what Ichigo does. Anyways, so as per usual, what you wanna do is put down your AoE units. So in this case, I put down my Ryuko. As you can see earlier on, there are some units which slip by, so I put out Krillin to take care of them. Also, if you do take damage, it's okay, don't worry about taking damage. You have plenty of health for a reason. So minor slip outs are fine. It's part of the strategy. No need to put down like an extra unit just to take care of it. So as per usual, you see I have my AoE unit in front, so Ryoko instead of Jonathan this time. Definitely Ryoko is it is the best 3-star unit, so if you do have Ryoko, she's very good, go ahead and use her, dozo. Anyways, if you level her up, she'll be much more powerful, so yeah, that's for Ryoko. And then right now, I'm just putting down my normal AoE units. As you can see, I'm just filling up the front just enough. And then I put down Ichigo just to see what he does. I just found out it's like Toga 2.0 except without the bleed. So he's a close combat. He whacks really quick, just like pa 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 pa. So I mean, it's okay. It's a single target, but I would rather use that money for more Ryoko. So that's my take on that. So. Anywho, I put down more Ryokos just to take care of more units which do actually pass by. And then later on at the back, I can put more Krillins which are single target cliff units. So, you know, since the range there, this cliff is pretty small. On this map, there's this cliff and the other one is the one behind the Ryoko, like the long cliff. You could put a SSJ2 Goku there and then like SSJ3 Goku and then put that upgrade 2 and set that priority to last, and then boom, you just hit a row of all the row of the entire units at the spawn area, which is really good. So otherwise you can just stick with your normal AoE circle units on the ground. Okay, so right now we are nearing to the boss already. So what you wanna do for the boss is after your Ryoko gets out of range again, you can proceed to sell Ryoko. So what I do now is, okay, all units are dead. Okay, good. Okay. Right, so Ryoko's at the back, out of range already, so they're kinda useless. So what I can do now with my money, I would like to put more Krillins of course, but I'm at 8 Mac, so I can't put down more Krillins. So what I do, I balance out the upgrade between them. Yeah. So Crocodile has like 7,000 HP. If you play in single player of course, and in multiplayer it scales up. So Yeah, right. This is this is enough Krillins to take care of like one crocodile. Just make sure you do upgrade them. Now again, if you do have a vehicle unit like Eren or Kid Naruto, you could sell everything and bomb this guy. This guy from 1 up to 4. Yeah, 1 up to 4. I'm pretty sure you can bomb the bosses. By bomb the bosses, I mean like sell and buy units. Yeah. I mean, you can do it for all stages, but 1 to 4 is for Kid Naruto. I think further than that, Komundi and Pillar Man, I don't think Kid Naruto is that good. Okay, but anyways, that is Alabasta. Alright, so right now we are at UA. Okay, so UA is the part where people start the struggle, and even I start the struggle. Like, I can't use 3-star units anymore. So what I have brought here now is, I have brought one 4-star unit, and that is Toga. Toga is really good. DPS is high, bleeding in this game, so how bleeding works, how burn works, all of them work the same. Basically what they do is do a total of ×5 of the normal damage. So say Toga does 10 damage per stab, so her total damage would be 10 plus 40 from the bleed, so she would do 50 damage per stab in total, which is really good. So that is how bleeding and burning works. Just ×5 of the base damage, that is the total amount of damage she'll take. So as you can see right there, I put a Toga at the back and then I put a set her to strongest. So every time someone slips by, she just take one stab at them and then they are kinda dead. I mean, I think I do take like several tiny damage, but they're not really significant to mess me up. So right at the front, what I do is I put my AoE units. As you can see over here, I put Ryoko. So still again, all my units right here are level 1. If you do have better units, of course, like better, like you have 4-star AoE or like you have a 5-star AoE, definitely use them, they'll be better. Otherwise, you can stick with a budget kit, which I have here. Alright, so keep in mind, all my units right here, all of them are not upgraded, so if you do upgrade them, you'll definitely perform better than me. I'm just using like the minimum amount that is needed to win this thing. So what you want to do is put more Ryokos, and over there at the front, you see that cliff there? That cliff is good for single target cliff units, and then you don't even have to upgrade them. And then you make sure you send them to strongest, so they can take out mini bosses, and then high HP units, they can do damage to them. Yeah, so you can put down like Genos, you can put down Ace, anything better than Krillin. Krillin is a good 3-star unit, so that's why I'm using him. But if you do have a better 4-star, definitely use him. Okay, so right now we are at wave 14. So usually at wave 14 from UA onwards, you don't really want to skip wave 14. Yeah, you don't want to skip wave 14 because otherwise you're gonna get overwhelmed. You're not gonna be able to handle it. Otherwise, skip every other wave because you can take it. By you can take it means you can beat it easily, and then you get extra money, which allows you to perform better. So that is the purpose of skipping waves. So if you didn't know, every time you press the skip wave button, in 38 seconds the skip wave button will pop out again. If you do click yes immediately, then you just wait another 38 seconds and it's out. Okay, so right now as you can see, we are almost getting Nene. So what I had to do was to sell one of my front Ryokos and bring them to the back. So this is the purpose of what I said earlier, placement. So the thing about placement is you gotta remember to sell. You have to sell some of your units from the front and put them in the back. Not only about like putting them at the right spot. Okay, so right now you can see, so the decelerate, they'll definitely pass by that area, and decelerate units go really slow. So if you do have a AoE units there, they'll get blitz because they walk really slow, and then you'll have a lot of opportunities to hit them. So right now the UA boss, who is this guy, All For One, yeah, All For One, you can see he's passing by. So what I have to do is sell my units real quick and then replace with other units which are single target. So I do put more Krillins in the front over here while he'll pass by, and then I will also upgrade him so I can reach further. Alright, there, he's getting hit now. So sell the front Krillins again, put them at the back. Make sure you do it quick, because this guy is not easy to beat. So afterwards, as you can see, he's almost gonna get out of range. So I don't have any other units, right? I only have Ryoko and Toga. They both are the only units I have. So the single target that like hits the hardest kinda is like hit Naruto, or the vehicle units like Eren or Naruto. So what you wanna do is sell everything, and then you just like nee the boss real quick. So you put your, yeah, you just press number 4 and then you spam click sell. Don't hesitate, don't stop, just keep going. You can this is one of the methods to winning like any wave. Like in Komundi and in Pillarman, if you have a high level Eren, you can just win the game by doing this. This is a level 1 Kid Naruto, which you can use in UA to beat them like that. If you're having troubles, of course. Otherwise, you can just beat them regularly. If you do have Genos or something instead of Krillins at the back area and they're high level, definitely can clear this. So as you can see, I almost died. If I had wasted like 1 second like at checking its HP, I was gone, man. So every second they do count. So that is for UA. Alright, so right now we are at Komundi. So Komundi, you're gonna be at least like level 30, so you have 5 slots for sure. So in addition to 5 slots, you definitely gotta have a mega rare. If not, you'll have 4 stars for sure. And what you wanna do with the 4 stars is you can upgrade them with levels. Again, all the units here, not all of them, 4 of them are level 1 except for my Ace. Ace is a high level, he's like level 64 or something. But other than that, just the general rule, I can put 1 Toga at the back just to handle the runners who do pass by, and then the decelerate units who slow down there get hit by my Toga, and then they will bleed out to death. That is 50 damage per stab right there. Really good. And then over here at the front, of course, I put down AoE units to handle the horde. The hordes in front, very important to have AoE units. Otherwise, you're gonna get like overran by the horde and then you'll die. So over here, I put down an Ace. So the reason why I put it like that is because Ace, when I understand how Ace works, so when I upgrade him to his upgrade 2, he'll get the entire range of that thing. So this is good placement. Yes, good placement. So place him like that over there. Now upgrade him to 2 and he gets like the most path possible. And then what you wanna do is make sure you put down more AoE units to handle the hordes. And if anyone goes past by, you can put more cliff units at the back, like single target ones. Now, the difference between cliff units and ground units is that cliff units, I'm pretty sure they're better in general than ground single target, but they don't have all the spots where you can put it, so that's the disadvantage. So the only 2 cliff spots which are good in this map is where I put this Ace, and then the other one will be at where the Toga is. Yeah, like right behind her. You can put like a row of Ace there, and then he can just like bust everyone which pass by that narrow hall. Yeah. Otherwise, instead of Ace here, you can put down high level Genos or high level 4 star. I really recommend to use a 4 star. If you do get Ace, good for you. You are gonna need these easily, because Ace is a really good unit. So in general, if you are failing this stage still, you just want to check your units, see if they're good enough. Maybe they're not a good unit, number 1. Number 2, they are not high level enough, so maybe you want to level them up. Yes. Okay, so over here, as you see, I put down my Ace like this, and then their burn damage because that takes care of it, so that's good. Now over here, all that's left is the boss. So all my single target units, you know, my ace is gonna melt this guy, so that's no problem. But otherwise, you're gonna have to, after the boss pass by the Ryoko, you're gonna have to sell your Ryoko or your AoE units that's down there, and then replace it with a cliff unit or a single target unit like Dio Brando, really good. And then you just focus fire on the boss. And then when they're out of range, you can sell them and then put them down again. Otherwise, you can use Aaron, of course, and then you just buy sell. So yeah, that's Komundi. Alright, Jojo Pillarman. Maybe like a huge percentage of the viewers here, they all like skip to this part immediately because they want to see how to beat it. Because I'm not gonna lie, both this and Komundo are pretty difficult. So over here, I'm gonna use my ace again, and then my Whitebeard for my AoE. You could use Ryoko, but make sure she's high level. So over here, I'm gonna teach you how to use Bulma efficiently. So what I do at the front is I do start off with an ace because I know he can take care of it easily. So one ace there. And then what you want to do is upgrade Bulma. Like, make sure you have enough units to take care of your HP and not receive any damage. And then have a balance of Bulma and ace or any units to protect you. So my Bulma, I make sure I upgrade her to upgrade 3, only at upgrade 3 maximum by wave 10. Yeah, or at wave 10. Then that is the best way you can use Bulma. If you do get her earlier, you'll probably get squashed, but it's better to get as early as possible, but you'll have to make sure you have enough units to defend. If you get it after like wave like 10 or like 11, I don't recommend upgrading Bulma anymore because she won't be worth it, because you'll need to go through like a couple of waves in order to earn the money back that you spent on her. Yeah, and then when you do put down Bulma at wave 15, you are allowed to sell her, and then you'll get back like a heck ton of cash as well, which you can spend to put down like at least 1 or 2 upgraded full towers. Okay, so right here in the front you can see I do have a balance of my single target, which is Ace. Ace is really powerful, so I do use Ace. Otherwise, I do have Whitebeard for my AoE. If you have like a Ryoko, make sure she's really high level. That's the only 3-star that you can use for Pillarman. Otherwise, no, you're gonna get Nene. Don't use Zoro or Jonathan, they're not gonna be too good. Otherwise, 5 stars you can use Natsu too. Natsu is okay for this map. Otherwise, for 5-star you can use almost any AoE units, like Killua. Or you can use Zenitsu and then you set them to last, but other 5-star I don't really recommend. Yeah. So anyways, over here you can see that from wave 13 onwards I stopped skipping because I know I will get squashed for sure, so definitely don't skip. But early on you can skip for like extra cash, but from 13 onwards, if you skip, it's gonna be really hard. Unless you have like Aaron to carry or something. But otherwise, you're gonna have to, spend some time staring at your screen instead of skipping. So yeah, make sure you have enough units across the map, all over the place, to just take care of everything just nice. Okay, so at the place where I put my ace, if you have a Broly, you can put Broly there. Broly there would be good. I mean the 5-star Broly, by the way. And then you upgrade it to max. Like, all you need is like 2 Broly. That'll be good enough. 2 Broly, upgrade to max, and then they can take care of the Horde. Real good. They'll mess them up real good. So, as you can see, I did get a Jotaro. My Jotaro is level 1. I only use him for time stop. That's what Jotaro is good for. The damage, she does a lot of damage, but SPA is slow, so when I see a lot of units cluttered up, what I do is I do stop time. So as you can see, why I sell the Whitebeard before the boss even passed by, cause Whitebeard won't do a lot of damage and my back really needs some assistance, so I do have to sell some stuff to save my back. Alright, freeze time 2. Okay, and then put more aces, cause the boss will go to the back anyways, so the ace will still be useful at the very back. Now, I still have my Jotaro there, so I can stop time and freeze the boss there. Make sure your micro is really strong for this one, cause this map is difficult. Otherwise, at this point, as you can see, almost everyone is about to die. If you have Aaron, you already know you can sell away everything and then you just cheese the boss. Yeah, sell away everything and then you buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. The dude definitely die. So otherwise, you can sell the units that already passed by and then easy. That's how you clear Pillarman. Just put down more single target units and then focus fire on the cars. Now the boss, usually I wouldn't say the boss is the hardest. It's usually the early waves. You'll have to manage properly between killing them. I mean, managing like between the hordes and the ones with like a little bit extra HP and slip by a horde, which are usually taken care of by single targets. So now Cars is almost gonna die. If you have Dio Brando instead of Jotaro, you can go ahead and use Dio. I like Jotaro more because he has a 30-second time stop cooldown. Otherwise, if you use Dio deals like 1000 damage in total per hit. So you can go ahead and use Dio, it's really good too for damage. Alright, so that is from story 1 to 6. All of the story, complete guide. Like just a little tour on how to, clear them as easy as possible. So, if it did help you, like and subscribe, of course. Otherwise, if you need some clarification of whether your units are good enough, you can go ahead and comment what characters you have, or you can DM me on Discord. And then, I'll have you take a look at your units. I'll tell you if you can beat a wave, what you're doing wrong and stuff like that, So otherwise, yeah, that's about it. I hope this guide has helped you. Thank you.